It's my pleasure to be speaking about Youth Parliament. This exciting program is carried out for young people between the ages of 14 and 25, and they have the ability to attend the sessions on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 5 o'clock p.m. and again on Saturdays from 11 till 3 p.m. starting the first weekend in February of 2016. It's designed for people that want to learn more about what happens at the Legislative Assembly, and also involves drafting motions and debating these motions before an audience, initially amongst themselves, but finally a national audience. But that's just the kind of description of what they're doing. What we're really seeing coming out of these initiatives is that people become leaders. They become aware of their abilities, they get better at public speaking, and they also get to interact with the current members of the Legislative Assembly and can bring real issues to the forefront that are affecting young people in that age group.
This is something that's sponsored by the Commonwealth Parliamentary Associations. And here in Cayman, this is the third session since we have been elected. And it is a program that I think that a lot of young people should look at. It's very interesting. It's it's a lot of fun. But you have to keep in mind that it's not all that easy either. You have to want it. You just can't say you're going to come in and sit down and just put up your feet. You have to come in and you have to debate. So this thing will help improve your debating skills. It'll help you meet friends from other schools. It makes you a much more rounded person. It also will open your eyes to the system, how the legislative works. And these are things that I feel that I wish that we had had in our younger days that could have helped us where we are now.
I really enjoy the opportunity to work with our young people as a mentor and as chairman of the Youth Parliament. There are many opportunities available to our young people through Youth Parliament. One of the perks, I would say, is that there's a lot of travel involved. We have sent delegates to regional Youth Parliament conferences, notably Jamaica and recently the BVI, where I was able to attend as well and accompany the Youth Parliament members. There are also Commonwealth Parliamentary Youth Parliament meetings as far as Australia, London. So the opportunities are there for exciting travel and learning opportunities where you get to meet your peers, people who are involved in Youth Parliament from all parts of the world. And it is a very rewarding and enriching experience.
Not only are you gaining experience and knowledge about how the parliamentary system works, you're also improving your debating skills. You're interacting with students from other schools. So people that you would not normally meet in your circle of friends, you're actually forming friendships, you're forming support for your ideas, and sometimes debating your ideas. So that's also a healthy kind of mix, both from the public school and the private school sector. And let's face it, it also looks good on your resume for your college applications. To be involved in any type of leadership program and to be able to say that you were in this program where you got to make a difference. That's a very powerful tool on college applications and your CV for life.
When you participate in Youth Parliament, you get to learn about all aspects of life in Parliament. You get to learn about the various positions and roles that are filled by elected and appointed officials, starting with the Premier, Deputy Premier, Leader of the Opposition members, Government backbench, the Deputy Governor, the Attorney General, all of those positions, the Speaker, the Clerk, Deputy Clerk. Each one of those, and especially the most exciting one I think is the Sergeant at Arms, because he actually spends a lot of time keeping order or carrying out the orders of the Speaker. And that one I noticed has been an attractive position to some of more vocal and strong young men who have been participated in youth parliament.
And at the end of the day, what I think the most beneficial part is you also get a chance to not only interact with the members of parliament in the LA, but you get to shadow the ministers and the members in their day-to-day life. So those young people involved in youth parliament also come to the government administration building. They sit in on meetings that are being held by the councillors and the ministers. They get to hear some of the debate that goes on internally about how the country is run and how the decisions are made. And then they get to see the administrative aspect of it. They get to see just the process of how government works, both inside the Legislative Assembly and also on a day-to-day basis.
Being a part of youth parliament, I think, is something that every young person should consider. It's not just about getting up and debating motions. It's about learning. It's about the operations of government, about the operations of parliament, and the important role that all this plays in our lives. Politics, some people shy away from because they think politics is all about name calling and bashing and arguing, but it's not. Politics touches every single life, every single aspect of life in the Cayman Islands. And it's important that our young people understand how important politics is. I personally think that the definition and the meaning behind what we do as legislators has faded slightly to some extent. I think we need to renew that, and youth parliament is definitely an opportunity for us to do that, where we can expose our young people to what politics is really about and what parliament is really about and how important it is in every aspect of our lives here in the Cayman Islands.